Welcome to the Winslow Food Forest. If you like these shows, I'm glad, because I like these shows a lot. I love making these shows. If you have any kind of fondness for watching, please spread it all over your Facebooks, spread it on your YouTube, spread it on your Google Pluses. I really, really appreciate it. Narcissistic personality disorder, deep into the hours of the night, looking to see how many people have watched my show. Today, the theme of our show is pleasure, magic, bees. Magic pleasure bees. We're going to be focusing on a very special, very serious, sacred herb, really. That herb is lemon balm. This herb is extraordinary. I could fill hours. I could talk about this herb for hours. Literally, I have enough information to make an entire movie, like a feature-length film just about lemon balm. So I'm going to try to be as brief as possible, but bear with me. It's a fascinating plant. Where to begin? You might like it, you might think it's gross, but the truth is, lemon balm and people have been going like that thousands of years, thousands and thousands of years. Did you know that lemon balm is officially known as Melissa officinalis? Melissa in ancient Greek means honeybee, and you'll see soon that honeybees, bees in general, and lemon balm, they get down. They are like intimately intertwined. The lemon balm nectar is like a buffet. It's like a dance party for bees. If you're the kind of person that cares about bees, plant as much lemon balm as you possibly can. Hey, isn't it cool? Have you ever thought about how certain food flavors aren't like directly like rooted in the foods that we associate them with? How like the lemon flavor can exist in lemons, in lemon balm, in lemon thyme. It's like that lemon flavor isn't like just a lemon, it's a part of like an evolving pattern that you can find throughout nature. Something that's like distant, kind of impersonal, but like really powerful, something that you can use to like enrich your life. Hey, that sounds kind of like a pre-Christian pagan goddess. The ancient Ephesians, who lived in what is now known as modern-day Turkey, were obsessed with lemon balm. In Roman times, the Ephesians worshipped the goddess Artemis, and she's actually more representative of like a long lineage of pre-Christian pagan gods. And it's very clear from the historical records that this goddess, this great mother goddess, fucking loved lemon balm. There was an ancient temple complex, an enormous temple devoted to this goddess. The priestesses of this temple were known as the Melissae. They would take care of sacred bee colonies throughout the temple. They would plant lemon balm everywhere because it was known as like the sacred herb that the goddess wanted you to plant, because their entire religious worldview was modeled around the idea of the universe being akin to like a beehive, and the great mother goddess being like the queen bee, and the practitioners of the religion being like her little worker bees. The idea of a mother goddess as the queen bee is reflected in their art at the time, and it was even believed that when you die, your soul will return to the great beehive and return to the mother goddess, just as the bee returns to its hive. So lemon balm is like intimately related with goddess worship and little goddess bees, and it follows that in astrology, lemon balm is thought of as like a feminine plant that's governed by the moon. And if you know anything about goddess worship, you know that goddesses and the moons go together like peanut butter jelly. Lemon balm is a woman. If rhubarb was a grandma and asparagus was like some sexy dude, lemon balm is like a sensuous, beautiful woman. It's like soft, sensual. Okay, jumping ahead many hundreds of years, the church has violently stamped out all that pussy-ass nonsense feminist bullshit because of the Father God, who they like better. Why is depending on who you ask. My favorite explanation has to do with agriculture, how really dumb agricultural practices basically caused desertification and resource scarcity. Culture might be crappy to women all the time, But culture is really, really crappy to women during times of resource scarcity. Resource scarcity causes people to insanely calculate all the debts that people owe to one another to like a finite degree, which leads to slavery, unequal distribution of wealth, which tends to lead directly to that colossal drag of patrilinealism, the rule of the father, patriarchy.
The women of this family seem to feel that they owe it to the men of the family to look relaxed, rested, and attractive at dinner time.
Violence, warfare, an emphasis on honor, morality, and a single daddy god. Lemon Balm passes into this really fun modern era with many little secret meanings and little goddess bees attached to it. And actually, unlike goddess worship, lemon balm remained pervasive throughout all of the Middle Ages. Lemon balm became the de facto scent of stinky, stinky Europe. During pagan times, public bathing was like a thing. Like people, no big deal. People go watch each other get naked. Around the 4th and 5th century, Christian authorities started taking a moral stance towards public bathing. They said that if you saw your naked body in the moonlight, then they would enter, like the sin would enter into your soul because you saw that you were like, damn, you look good. And like, I want to get busy with whatever. I want to get busy with like my neighbor or something. So lemon balm came into all of this because it was the active ingredient in Carmelite water, which is what the monasteries produced. It was like a perfumed kind of water to get people smelling good because honestly, they were stinky and disgusting and covered with oils, filthy, disgusting, sooty bodies of dying, dead, plague-ridden peoples during that time. Anyways, Carmelite water. It was good. It makes them stink less. Maybe they should have taken a bath. Maybe they should have put lemon balm in their bath, but they used Carmelite water instead. Monks loved lemon balm. It was a part of their apothecary gardens that they had in their monasteries. They would use it to make healing substances. They would smell it. They would be happy when they saw it. They would take care of bees with it. Why is lemon balm so great? Why would people use lemon balm throughout history? Well, so many reasons. Pliny the Younger said that if you got slashed with a sword, then you wrapped lemon balm around the sword, then the wound would stop bleeding. Lemon balm keeps skeeters away. Plant some lemon balm everywhere. Mosquitoes hate lemon balms. In the modern era, there's been a lot of studies about lemon balm and how it has like mild chill effects. It has a mild sedative effect. It makes you really chill. It takes down your anxiety. It has antidepressive qualities. It takes down your stress level. They've like studied it in the lab. They got the people hooked up and they put a lemon balm in them, and then it makes them like a little bit more chill. It makes them less stressed out. Also, that same study found that there was a significant increase in the accuracy of like your mathematical abilities. So people can do a little better at math. It eases the pains of gout. If you place little bundles of lemon balm underneath your pillow, it's said that you'll have a more relaxing sleep. Let it steep and then add a bunch of honey and you have like a sleepy time lemon balm nighttime like sleeping aid syrup. Mix it with fizzy water and you have like a lemon balm scissor. Fill like a cloth bag or even like a sock with like a bunch of lemon balm, put it on the spout of your bathtub and like crank that sucker and let the water drain through. You're gonna treat yourself. You know something about the Winslow Food Forest is we love perennial plants, and lemon balm is a perennial plant. You cut it all the way down to the base, like 3 or 4 inches away from the base, and the roots stay healthy, and it comes back every single year, more and more and more and more lemon balm. You will have more lemon balm than you will possibly know what to do with. So, in order to harvest lemon balm, you cut about to the point where there's 6 inches left, 4 to 6 inches left at the base. Like so. And then you can tie them together in bundles, about 6 plants a bundle, and hang it up and then let it dry, and you can dry the leaves and make a tea. Do you have oral herpes? Lemon balm's good for that. You can make a meat marinade with olive oil, lemon juice, and lemon balm. You can use it as a surgical dressing. What more does a modern urban city dweller need help with than herpes, meat marinade, and surgical dressing? I've been talking about how honeybees love lemon balm, but actually all bees love lemon balm. Wild pollinator bees in the ecology are in trouble just as much as honeybees are, because their natural sources of pollen are being destroyed in favor of like industrial monocultures and lawns and concrete and things like that. It's because we worked honeybees into our industrial agricultural system and used them as a kind of monoculture in order to pollinate our food plants, which is like a colossally dumb idea, and it opens up a whole world of vulnerability for human beings. Domination of the environment, like some kind of creepy fetish dom shit, where you're like trying to control like a minute degree with just like one type of species pollinating everything. So if you care about bees, you should plant lemon balm and flowers and kind of rejuvenate the overall ecology, not just for honeybees, but for wild bees too. If you cut lemon balm, you harvest it early enough, you can get actually 2 different harvests, one during the summertime and one later on in the year. You can make a herb water out of it. You just put it like a little bit of lemon balm and a little bit of lemon in like water, and then like make like a cold brew lemon balm iced tea, or like a lemon balm cold brew drink. It's so refreshing. Thank you so much for joining us today. I hope that you join me again. Maybe you don't like lemon balm, maybe you think it's gross, but I think that it has a lot of uses, and maybe you can just like take a look at it and get to know it a little more. It's one of my favorite plants. I hope that you enjoyed this show, and I hope that you have a really good summer. Thank you.